Well, that's the biggest question of all, right?
If we really simplify purpose, it's to love the life that you are living and make it as big and beautiful as possible.
I feel time limited. We all are. We live as though we're going to be around forever. We're not.
When I went to college, I thought I was going to be a lawyer because I like talking and I'm great at proving a point if I really need to. But I quickly learned that I have no interest in becoming a lawyer.
Well, I think the most interesting thing is that I started in a job that everybody thought I was crazy to take because it didn't pay anything. And
I said, what should I invest in? He says, invest in yourself. I went, and that singly was probably the most moving statement anybody had ever said to me. Invest in yourself.
That character was gone, and now I had to look in the mirror and say, well, who am I now? Or who do I want to be? And I was in that predicament.
And I needed to find out what that was, and that meant leaving my nice desk in my nice office. So I rented out my place in London. I bought a one-way ticket to Kathmandu, and I thought, I'll see if I can make this work.
that thing that everybody thought was a bad idea for me was actually the best place to start.
During that time period that I was on food stamps and this and that, but you can see your way out of it. Just keep following that dream. Let yourself dream.
It takes some real question and answering, and you have to be unapologetically with your answers. You cannot make excuses. You can't run away from the hard questions you must ask yourself. When you speak your truth to yourself, then it begins to present the path that you must take.
Doubt conceals truth, but it's a journey, into the doubt. So you have to face it. You have to face all your own doubts, and then truth gradually starts to populate the cells of your body. More and more cells are resonating with truth, and less cells are filled with doubt.
The inauthentic, the things that no longer resonate, they will fall away.
So for me, personally, the purpose is to live my truth.
My dream was to sprinkle the world with glitter. That was my dream.
We think that if there's something we want, we have to go and find it out there. And this is the opposite. To find one's purpose, really, it has to emerge from in here. It's part of our wisdom. It's part of what's our essence or our soul. And so we have to slow down.
Well, I feel what I'm doing now feeds my soul.
We often think that our purpose is something that we have to do out there. It's my goal, it's my job, I need to make it my job. But the ancient spiritual traditions made it very clear your purpose is simply to be yourself.
Release the attachment to whatever you think you should be doing right now and figure out how to create joy in the now.
It is in my heart and soul. It's just the thing that lights me up.
I was at that point in time in 21 countries, and we were making between 1,500 and 3,000 cards a day.
Social connection is a really important biological shield, but meaning is also really important. That's been shown all the way down to levels of gene expression in people's white blood cells, so the cells of their immune system.
Then I realized, what if all the people around me were experiencing the same wonderful life? And I go, well, then it wouldn't just me having an experience of my personal heaven on earth, then the whole planet could experience heaven on earth. It was a drive force that says, I'm going to go out there and talk to everybody that I can to help them get out of the victim mentality and get into the creative nature of who they are.
My purpose is to leave the world better than what I was born into.
When you're in purpose, you tend to generate more flow in your life.
It's living in the flow of your dharma. And your dharma can be as simple as taking care of your family, your loved ones. It can be as simple as cooking a good meal. It doesn't have to be anything big or grand.
My life has been great because every time I go out and help people, I get the energy back from that.
If you're focused on a greater mission, a greater purpose, it's something that is beyond you.
I had this moment of going, I know people do like watching what you make, get out the way.
Personal selfish stress kind of melts away and your passionate about this bigger picture. It's something that will live on beyond you, that is important regardless of all these small things that happen to you.
We are creating an open data commons to share this valuable information with the world. Come, search for tools, books, tips. Why am I here is one of the most fundamental and beautiful questions we can all answer for ourselves. If you've found your purpose, congratulations. We invite you to come and share your story. If you're still searching, you're not alone. Come and play in our data and find the fastest, funnest, cheapest way to find your purpose and calling in life. Or join a team of 8 and for 8 weeks, find your purpose with 8 others, plus a guide. This is collaboration and collective intelligence in action. All of us are smarter than one of us.
I sat up at 2 in the morning and I wrote myself a letter as though I was 85. And it was saying, it made me think about, was I brave enough to tell the stories I wanted to? Did I actually keep hiding behind my own insecurities and my thoughts? Or did I seize this beautiful, precious life that we get in all the space and time? Come on, like, get over yourself. Like, say what you want to say.
The journey towards happiness or towards purpose uncomfortable questions may come up. Lean into those questions and be gentle with yourself in that discovery process, because at the end of the day, it's all good. It's all good. You are safe. You've done nothing wrong. You are loved. You're actually on your way and you're further along than you think you are. I promise.
We've built a society where we want to have control and clutch and know what's happening next. But that's not where the magic lies. The magic lies in letting all that go.
Finding your purpose is much, much easier than you think. All you literally have to do is go within. And the first step is to ask yourself, what brings me joy? And then don't apologize for that. Allow your joy to unearth your gifts, because as you do things with the alignment and flow of joy, your purpose will naturally unfold. Your purpose is to be a gift to the world. And so when you embrace your gifts, you're embracing your purpose.